Wow, this is like a deep question.
When I'm older, I want to be a singer. That's my goal.
I'm not sure I want to invent the supercomputer, but I definitely want to build the supercomputer.
I want to be an inspiration.
An organizer of like do-gooders.
I want to be a veterinarian. I want to help out animals and work with them.
I want to be a media mogul. Just rule the world.
When I'm older, I want to be anything but the one that doesn't fit in, the one that people don't love.
Everyone deserves a dream.
Everyone.
But some of us are depressed,
Anxious,
Scared.
Angry.
alone.
don't feel like ourselves.
We can't even focus on the present, much less the future.
If that's you, say something.
It's okay to talk. It's okay to share. It's okay to get help or help someone.
Talk to someone. It helps. And people will listen. Add your voice at okaytotalk.org. okaytotalk.org.
Brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Download the iRadio Now app for iPhone or Android phones. Free at your iPhone App Store or Android App Market. Take AM 1470 WWNN with you wherever you go.
A healthier you is the first step toward a healthy baby. When planning a pregnancy, baby steps toward better health can deliver big results. Exercising regularly and eating a balanced diet will help you reach or maintain a healthy weight and increase the likelihood of a healthy baby. Taking a multivitamin containing folic acid every day helps prevent birth defects, and regular medical and dental checkups are especially important when planning for pregnancy. To learn more about taking your baby steps toward a healthy pregnancy, call Florida's Family Health Line at 1-800-451-2229.
This is Talk 1470. WNN.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. Welcome to the Ask the Experts show with local celebrity hosts Steve-O and Rene. Sit back each week while Steve-O and Rene educate you with live in-studio experts, such as lawyers, doctors, home improvement, and financial experts in their field. Call in and have your questions answered each week at 888-565-1470. Now, here is Steve-O and Rene with today's expert in their field.
And we're on.
We are so... it's been a couple of weeks since we've been in. So we've been running some reruns.
Me. You've been here. Not me.
I was here a couple
I have to
weeks
correct you.
Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to another Ask the Experts, where every week we bring you the top experts in South Florida in the areas of health, legal, financial, and home improvement. I'm your host today, Steve-O, along with my beautiful, the one with the contagious laugh, Rene.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
I'm not laughing.
Well, no, I love today because we have two of our favorite shows on today.
Yes.
Starting with MorseLife.
Yes.
Yeah, good friends of the show. And we have a trooper with us today because she is kind of coming on at the last minute because the other Linda is sick today. So we have Linda
we're happy to have you. Yes.
Well, thank you. It's good
You're
to be
the
here.
Director of Community Programs for MorseLife. Listen, any program management is great. And you've only been at MorseLife
with MorseLife is wonderful. Yes.
And Linda's only been with MorseLife for 23 years. So
That's it?
She's kind of a
trying
rookie.
to feel it out with whether or not I want to stay.
Very good, Linda.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit
Well,
about
wait a minute. First, we got to tell everybody if they'd like to watch the show,
yes.
go to www.wwnnradio.com. On the left-hand side, you'll see a WNN TV. Click there on the left-hand side. You can watch us live, or if you want to go back later on, you can actually go to morselife.org and watch it on your website.
Okay, so tell everybody a little bit about what you do at MorseLife, but we have to talk directly into the microphone, so just pull it right into your mouth.
Okay.
That's scary.
Well, kind of. I've actually, as Steve said, I've been there about 22 years. I started out in the finance department and have moved throughout different departments and different arenas, just trying to find that special niche. I found myself really enjoying working with the seniors that I deal with. So that's why I prefer the community-based programs, because I help manage everything that keeps the seniors at home as long as possible before they need to come into a facility of some sort. So Meals on Wheels, kosher Meals on Wheels, we deliver over 50,000 a year
Does anyone else do kosher Meals on Wheels? I've never heard that
Meals
before.
on Wheels.
That
Yeah.
I've heard of, but not kosher Meals on Wheels.
Yeah, well, we are a kosher facility.
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Everything is prepared fresh every day in our facility, and we deliver from as far south as Boca all the way up to the Jupiter to Cuesta line.
So it's a hard thing to make that transition, though, from being in your own home to having to go into some sort of facility.
Absolutely.
So do you help to facilitate that as well?
Absolutely. But obviously, we do our best to keep them at home as long as possible. We do a lot of work with the family members. Oftentimes, family members live across the country.
Right.
They're not in the area. And if mom and dad is starting to feel some aches and pains and they're having a little trouble being independent, they may not want to reach out to their children because they're afraid their children are going to put them in a home, sell their house, and
So how
they
do you
lose their
convince these people
independence.
to go into a facility?
Well, we do our best to keep them in the MorseLife family through the variety of community-based services. But when the time comes and they're no longer safe, they've already established relationships with a lot of the staff.
I know, which is wonderful because you have the home care, then you have assisted living, you have independent living as well.
We have everything. We are the full continuum, and
yes,
it's
you are.
nice, especially for family members, to know that once you're in the Morse family, you're there for the duration because we have every step that is necessary as people age.
That's a great family.
Yeah, it really is.
It is.
And it's one phone call for any relative to call us and find out different things, and when there's a decline in someone's abilities, then we're boom on the phone. We already have relationships with the children, so then we can put the other services in place and
Which is
make them at
perfect.
home here.
Tell everybody about the memory care residents.
Oh,
because
memory
I know
care is
that's,
great.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, anyone that has any kind of advanced cognitive impairment, whether it's dementia, Alzheimer's, we have assisted living, we have independent living, but we didn't have a secured assisted living, and that's what our memory care is.
So it's a whole separate facility.
The same facility.
Oh, it is? Okay.
We did a beautiful renovation of one of our buildings. Everything now is state of the art, and it's a secured unit. Everybody gets their own apartment, like a little studio. They're beautiful, and it's a secure unit.
You can't escape.
You can't escape, but you know
Which
what?
is important. It's not even a joke. It's important.
No, it's true. Yeah, personally, I had an uncle that needed that. We brought him all the way from San Francisco, but we didn't have a secure unit. I would love to have had him with me.
Yes, absolutely.
So we had him down the street. So now we don't need to send anybody to another facility, and we know we can take care of them there. Beautiful common areas. There's a fish tank that's probably the size of this room.
Wow.
There's different amenities on every floor. They still have beauty shop, the spas, the fitness center, everything, but it's supervised. And we always know where our folks are that need a little bit more direction.
So you're never going to see Morse Life on the silver alert on the turnpike.
That would not be an issue.
Yes,
I don't believe
because we
so.
see it all the time.
Yes.
I just went, what is this
I know, how
silver
frightening
alert?
is that?
Oh, it's very
And you
scary.
actually do have a car at the residence as well. For people that think that they're driving,
Absolutely.
which is, it's unusual.
You know?
to have that.
But it works. And if people wanted, that's what their goal is.
Well, it doesn't actually work.
Well,
The car doesn't-
but it works to
right,
soothe
drive-
them, and
exactly.
yeah. It's not a Cadillac that's going out on Haverhill Road. No.
You know, you're going to run out of things to come up with
You'd be
ideas.
surprised. We've got quite a team.
It's amazing. No, it's
Yeah.
just, it's pretty obvious that Rene and I love Morse Life. We feel like we're part of the family because you've been with us for like 9 months now.
Yes.
And we've had every single department in here, including some guy named Alan.
PhD, Dr.
Has his
Sadowski.
letters. Yes.
He's a great one.
So how did your resident programs compare with
Like the
others?
memory care residents.
Well, I
You
may be a
listen.
tiny bit biased,
You can be
but
biased on this
everything
show.
that we have at Morse is 5-star. The facility, the staff have extra training so that they're able to deal with even the most difficult resident that may come in. These aren't people that come in off the street off of a penny saver ad. They've been trained, they've got the experience to start with, and then we do a very extensive training ourselves before they even start to work. So I would feel safe having my parents or my grandparents there without a problem.
We have a lot of family members who live in New York who listen to our show, and what is so amazing, one of the things about Morse Life is your kitchen. The meals.
Yeah.
All we've heard about is...
Well, listen, even to my father at this stage of the game, the food is the one thing that's the most important thing.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Because I just told you he's in a rehab right now, and all he's talking to me about is the meals there.
Absolutely.
Not about the care, which is primary
That's
for me.
important
So,
too,
yes.
but not as
And
important.
they don't have kosher food.
Yeah. Oh, see that?
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, a lot of our listeners on Ask the Experts don't know that Rene and I are restaurant critics.
Uh-oh.
And we actually have a show on another station, which I'm not allowed to say. But we've been invited to come over to MorseLife.
To taste your food.
Yeah, I was going to
And
say,
you know what I was,
come back.
Listen, not only were we invited...
I'm a big fan of kosher food, that's all I'm saying.
But not only were we invited, we were told, don't tell anybody when you're coming. That is gutsy.
It doesn't
Don't
matter.
you think we stand out like a sore thumb?
Yeah, but I mean, like our restaurants, when we come in to do a tasting, they always know we're coming there like on their best behavior.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we're told
Also, we have to do that.
anytime we want, and
Oh,
I can't
have to.
wait to do that because the food is important, and you take it with the kosher food even a step further.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, everything is wonderful there. Even with our Meals on Wheels program that we have, we deliver, like I said, 50,000 meals a year, but it's not like we're delivering a chicken patty to people. They have a selection. They pick and choose what they'd like, and they have like 12, 15 selections they can make.
Wow.
They pick what they want, and then that food's delivered every week to them. And in the dining halls, it's amazing what our culinary staff can do. All the programs that we've added, all the employees that we've added, all the family members, and the meals have never suffered any kind of reduction in quality or anything. They're still wonderful.
Give everybody your phone number.
Okay, it's area code 561-471-5111.
And tell everyone where you're located.
We are in West Palm Beach on Haverhill Road, just north of Okeechobee Boulevard. And if somebody would like to give us a call to do a tour, we'd love to tour people on the facility. All the different, it's a beautiful campus. It's
How long
37
does
acres.
the tour take?
A whole day.
I mean, that's such
you
a
would have
huge
a perfect
facility.
opportunity for lunch.
Wow, yes.
Rest
How
a little, have some cold water.
many acres do you have? Do you know that?
37.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is like...
I want to do the tour and the tasting. We have to do that.
This is heaven for senior citizens.
It really is.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's the best way to describe it. Now, when it comes to assisted living, the memory care, who pays for that?
There's a variety of payer sources. A lot of people obviously pay privately.
Does insurance cover that? Any type of insurance?
Long-term care insurance may. It depends. People need to be careful, and I'm also an advocate for long-term care insurance because the cost of health is expensive. So people really need to start protecting themselves.
And not wait till it's too late.
Yeah,
basically.
absolutely. I mean,
I just
think...
bought Flintstone vitamins. It was $38. I mean, what's going on?
Well, you're on your way.
What's
No
going
need
on?
for insurance for you.
She's talking about long-term care, not vitamins.
Well, it's a start. Every little bit helps.
Oh, God.
So, listen, when there's memory care involved, tell us like some of the safety issues though that you have, so people can feel more secure if they're going to put their parents in at MorseLife.
We have, as I said, we have very experienced staff. We have nurse practitioners on the floors. We have a beautiful medical clinic that has Harvard-trained geriatricians that makes the rounds. Every day, there's a group that will review all the care plans for all the residents. And throughout the day, the nurses and nurses' aides will go and chart if there's any kind of change in condition, any kind of behavior that needs to be addressed, check medications. The nurses do the medication reminders. We encourage all the residents to come out of the room and spend time in the common areas or do some kind of exercise or activity so that they're not just sitting in a room. You need to be stimulated, and that's what we do our best at, is keeping people stimulated so they're not just sleeping. Or
No one leaves
Well, they have
on their own.
provisions for
Correct,
that.
absolutely.
That's the most important factor.
Absolutely.
But you also have a music program.
I was going to say we have a music and memory program, which even the folks that are the least verbal, we have seen special music that the family members may have said, she loves big band or she loves, roaring 20s. And you put these little iPods and the earphones in, and you will see people you could see their eyes light up because they recognize the songs. The memories are still in there.
Wow.
They may not be able to verbalize, but you'll see it in their face. Some may dance, whether they're dancing in a chair or just tapping a finger. That's huge for some people
Yes.
that have not
That's
seen a
amazing,
reaction
yeah.
from their relatives in a while.
I'm going to say this. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway before we go to break. Just because a place looks beautiful on the outside does not make it the best. MorseLife is the best. I know.
It's also about their staff. I have to say it's about their staff.
Absolutely, yes. But I know that if my parents are still alive and I really want them in the best place,
that's the place to put them,
MorseLife
yes,
is the place to
absolutely.
be. It's just, they think so far ahead, and
they cover all the bases.
And their suggestion box is empty, always.
That's right. As soon as you put one in, we solve
taken
it.
care of,
Yep,
yes.
absolutely.
Anyway, we're going to go to break. When we come back, we have more with MorseLife.
MorseLife is a nationally recognized provider of elder care and support services for seniors and their families in Palm Beach County. Located on the expansive Maryland and Stanley M. Katz Seniors Campus in West Palm Beach. MorseLife is dedicated to enhancing quality of life for older adults through a full range of services. MorseLife provides long-term care, state-of-the-art short-term rehabilitation, luxury independent and assisted living, memory care, and home health services. MorseLife is also the exclusive Palm Beach County affiliate for PACE, the national program of all-inclusive care for the elderly. MorseLife has been awarded the Governor's Gold Seal of Excellence and is a 5-star nursing facility committed to continuous research and training that consistently delivers enlightened senior care. MorseLife also offers concierge care for clients seeking an enhanced level of private home care. For more information or a tour of the campus, please call 561-471-5111 or visit www.morselife.org.
And we're back. Today's like a really great day for us because not only do we have one, we have two great shows. We have Taxation Solutions, the second half, Barry Fowler. If you're having tax problems and the big IRS is after you,
right, exactly.
You definitely don't want to miss our next show. But we're here right now with Linda Savich.
Sure.
And she's the director of community programs. So let's switch gears.
And she's only been there for 22 years.
That's it. Listen, once you work there, you never want to work anywhere else. Really.
Truly.
So let's talk about the tower. So tell everybody about that.
So excited. This is
Oh, this must be her baby right here. Look.
I wish. I'd love to take pride for that, but it's going to be beautiful. It is going to be 10 stories, 182 apartments, independent living. 10-story, 182 units.
Is there a waiting list?
A little bit now. We're taking names now. People are getting the buzz. We've just started the marketing. So we're going to do our groundbreaking this July, and then it should take probably 12 to 18 months for completion. But total state-of-the-art, as everything else we have. The beauty shops, the fitness centers, the concierge service.
So everything is in one place, which is wonderful.
And again, it's, if someone is downsizing and they're lonely, maybe they lost a spouse. Doesn't matter how big your home is if you're by yourself in it all the time. Right. So we find that a lot of time that's the main reason that we have people interested in coming to our facility, because they want that camaraderie and the socialization. And you go to these beautiful dining halls with the chandeliers and the 5-star cuisine, and they're making friends and they're building new relationships.
And you have activities as well?
There's activities all the time. There are outings all the time. We have private chauffeurs that will take folks wherever they'd like to go.
I'm moving there. They have private chauffeurs.
I'm telling you, it's a wonderful thing. We've got like a convenience store. We've got little cafes.
But I was going to ask, when's the MorseLife Mall opening up?
Yeah. They want to go to say if they want to go to the store, Publix, or anything else. So they'll always have a driver to take them so they're able to go out.
And more importantly, carry their bags.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. So full
array. Can you go live there?
I just said that.
I want to live there.
You might have to get 2 apartments, though.
You think?
I'm not sure. But we are very excited. And that should pretty much complete this campus. we will have utilized all of our 37 acres here. So that's why our president and COO have been looking for some new ground as we continue to grow. So that's
And
coming
where
down
would
the
that-
pike.
And where would that be?
Probably somewhere in the South County area.
Oh, okay.
We're going to come down
Broward
south.
County?
No? Not so sure. Yeah, not so sure. But it could be. That's a goal as well. We're pretty good at strategic planning. So, you never know. One day we may just be all of Florida.
Now, these residents are going to be rentals, is that right?
Correct.
Can you disclose rates or anything?
I do not know the rates right now, but I can tell you they range from, like a 783 square foot, which would be like a studio, all the way up to a 2-2 with a den. So I'm sure they're very comfortable.
They're going to be nice.
They're going to be beautiful.
She just said they're going to be state of the art.
Yeah, everything is beautiful there.
So, and I keep saying this over and over again, but the thing that I love the most about MorseLife is not only the care, but the fact that every step as you age, you could go from independent living, first home care, independent living, assisted living, and then if you have, the memory loss center. So it's just wonderful to be part of that.
Sure, we have.
Because as you get older, you progress.
Absolutely. And every once in a while, you'll see someone that has a fall. They break a hip. They go across the lake to our short-term rehab. Their apartment is there. They know they're still home. They're in our rehab, but their friends and their family that are across the street can come and visit them in the short-term rehab. They're not somewhere at a facility 20 miles away from everybody where no one can come visit them.
I didn't know that. Did you know that existed?
I didn't even know you had a rehab, but of course they have to because
120 bed. 120
Wow.
bed. We opened it, I believe, maybe 2 Decembers ago. Maybe a year and a half. But again, beautiful facility.
That's where my father needs to be.
Exactly.
No kidding. I was saying the places that look
We'll
nice.
pick them up and we'll bring them home.
The places that look nice on the outside aren't always what you think they are. But with MorseLife, that's the nice thing about MorseLife, that it's the creme de la creme. And if you've got family members down here and you want to make sure that you don't have to sit and worry, because we know a lot of times the daughter took care of mom and dad.
And now the children,
and now
that's always the case.
With the economy,
Now they're
daughter's got to go to
working,
work now.
You have families.
So she needs assistance. And that's what is so nice about MorseLife. That's MorseLife. It's like a peace of mind. I guess that's the best way to describe it.
So is MorseLife Campus a life care property, or is it a continuing care retirement community? And tell everybody the difference between the two.
MorseLife is MorseLife. We are a private, not-for-profit. We are not part of any kind of chain. I would just say it's a full continuum of care for seniors. And it literally is from the time you move to the area and you need to know where I can go play mahjong, where I can find a bingo game, where I can find a Jewish community center. You call us. And so now we've captured your name and your information, and you've established a relationship with us. And as life progresses, you can
Things
call us for
happen,
anything
yes.
that you need. Absolutely. And there's a lot of comfort in something like that.
And the sad part is, as you age, your friends start passing away, and the elderly become more lonely. So at least when you're in a facility like this, you have that option, like you said, of socializing and having somebody to have dinner with.
Sure.
Because
it's so important. Social isolation, personally, I think is just as devastating as any kind of other illness you may have. Because you're alone, you have no one to share. You spent your entire life around people, taking care of your family, taking care of your spouse, and then one day you wake up and you realize. Plus, people are living longer, and we have residents that are in their late 90s that are just coming into independent living in their 90s.
Isn't it amazing? That's unbelievable.
Yeah. And as they continue to age in place at one of our, whether it's independent or assisted, you think about it, well, maybe your children can visit. Well, the children are sometimes in their 80s. Or, mid-80s.
That's crazy,
You
right?
think about that.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
See, those Flintstone vitamins do work. See?
Stop.
Oh, boy.
People in their 90s.
Yeah.
Do you allow pets at MorseLife?
And we have pet therapy all over the facility.
So what again?
They do pet therapy with the
We
elderly,
do
which is
pet
a wonderful
therapy.
program as well.
And independent,
I was going to bring Renee's dog over.
is it a small dog?
It's a small dog.
Yeah,
Needs help.
absolutely.
She's going to kill me.
It doesn't need any help.
Just remember, you only have witnesses around for so long. It's a long drive home.
Oh, she's got a great sense of humor.
I love
Tell
it.
people about
She's
the
my new
pet therapy,
friend.
though.
We do. They go through the regular screening process, so they have to have a certificate that says that they are a registered pet therapy dog.
Like a service dog.
Service dog, exactly. And they can come in, they make a schedule with our volunteer department, and they will pick their days that they want to come, the areas that they want to visit. And I can't think of a single resident, whether it's in an adult daycare or in the rehab or any of the other entities that we have, that doesn't want to see a big fluffy dog.
No, I know. And you have an adult daycare as well, so tell people about that.
That's a wonderful program. And again, as we continue to age, we've got our average age of our member in the daycare is mid-80s to mid-90s. Now think about, as the disease has progressed, they've continued to age. And now you've got a 90-year-old wife taking care of a 91, 92-year-old spouse who's usually taller, heavier, and more confused. So now you've got this sweet woman that is trying to care and then clean up and do everything else that they need to do. Many times you can put home care in the house, or you could have 24-hour coverage in the house, but there isn't that relationship that where you have something in common with someone. It could be like a young 20 or 30 something, and maybe you watch TV and you go for a walk, or the wonderful activities, but yet it's not the same as being with your peers, regardless of what level you are living with. So they come to the daycare. It's open Monday through Friday. They will have a hot breakfast, a hot lunch. There's activities during the day. We have a lot of entertainment. We have a show of the week. So people are continually stimulated.
And they get out of the house every day.
Absolutely. And it gives the caregiver a break.
Yeah.
A lot of times the caregivers will say, yeah, it's great. I have a day to myself, so I could do the laundry. I can change the sheets. I can do the grocery shopping.
Right.
It's not like they're going to go and get their hair done and have lunch with the girls, because they've got other responsibilities. So at that time, we try and put some home care in as well to give them a break. And then you've got people.
So do you have transportation for that?
We do have transportation in certain areas. And we have a contract with Palm Trans, so they're very helpful with us, and they get us. Then we coordinate the care with them as well. And we have another great program. I don't know if anyone's spoken on it yet. Is our PACE program.
Oh, yeah.
So tell everybody about
What
this.
is it?
Yeah.
So
There's not a lot of people who couldn't get into it, but it's a new government program that
it's brilliant on the government's part.
Yes.
Because why would you pay for someone to be in a nursing home that doesn't need to be in the nursing home?
So how do you qualify for that?
Well, you need to be nursing home eligible. You need to be over 55, and you have case manager will come out to your home, and you say, I want to enroll in a PACE program. They'll do an evaluation with you, and then that goes to the Department of Children and Families. They will do their own evaluation. They'll come out and do a home visit. If you qualify, you can come to the PACE program, which provides literally everything that you need. We become your HMO, and there are no co-pays for anything. There's socialization, adult daycare, which is a big part. That's one of the things that's required of a PACE. All your therapies, your physicians, your specialty doctors. You have your meals,
And you're the
your
only one in Palm Beach
medications.
County
Exactly.
that has-
We will be the only one in Palm Beach County.
That's incredible,
Because
right?
they're
They're wild people. They're wild people.
no, we're just so wonderful.
It is. No, it really is.
Give you kudos for that. That's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Absolutely. Let's give everybody your phone number and website again, because
Sure.
I know after that last one, everybody's going, I got to look into this.
You have to.
Don't hesitate.
No.
It's area code 561-471-5111.
And get on that wait list for the tower.
Yeah,
If you're
that's going to be
thinking about it,
nice.
put your name on.
That's
because
going
that's
to
gonna
be
be
beautiful.
fabulous. Yeah.
Beautiful.
So does that mean if you're in the independent, are you grandfathered into the assisted living? Because I know that there's a wait list for that as well.
Yeah, it depends on what situation is happening in the assisted living, and the realities are we have a turnover.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah. And if you match that right level of care, and obviously you've been in our MorseLife family, sure, that can do nothing but help
Does
you.
that move you up? That's what I'm saying, like on the list.
No. But if you mention my name, maybe.
got it.
Hey, we've only got about a minute left. I'm going to put you on the spot.
Okay.
So someone out there right now is on the fence.
They
Tell
should
them
be.
why they need to use MorseLife, your facility, your center.
For me, if it were me and I was in that situation, I would want to know that I was at a place that no matter what happened to me, I feel comfortable that there are people there that can take care of me no matter where I am in my life.
Top notch.
Absolutely.
Wow. You know, that kind of really strikes a nerve today with what your dad has been going through.
Absolutely.
That means even extra. So we loved having you on today.
Oh, thanks.
You did such a great job.
Great being had.
Hey, did she just say she's great being had?
Shush.
She's funny. I like her. We're going to go to break, and when we return, we've got Barry Fowler.
Taxation Solutions. We'll be right back.
MorseLife is a nationally recognized provider of elder care and support services for seniors and their families in Palm Beach County. Located on the expansive Maryland and Stanley M. Katz Seniors Campus in West Palm Beach. MorseLife is dedicated to enhancing quality of